Hey, it's Dustin from Parts Doctor. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to replace the heating element on this Whirlpool dishwasher. These instructions also apply to models made by Maytag, KitchenAid, Kenmore, and JennAir. It's super simple. I'll show you step by step, so let's jump right in. The heating element warms the water during the wash cycle and helps dry the dishes at the end of the cycle. Proper heating improves cleaning performance and allows moisture to evaporate during drying. Over time, the heating element can fail from repeated heating cycles, mineral buildup, or electrical burnout. When this happens, the dishwasher may not heat the water properly or may leave dishes wet at the end of the cycle. Common signs of a failed heating element include cloudy or dirty dishes, cool water during operation, or poor drying results. If you suspect a problem, first inspect the element for visible damage like warping, cracks, or breaks. Later in the video, we'll show you how to test the heating element with a multimeter before replacing it. This dishwasher's replacement heating element from PartsDoctor.com includes 2 white terminal nuts. If you need to purchase a replacement heating element for your dishwasher, you can check out our website, PartsDoctor.com. We offer fast shipping and only sell manufacturer-approved genuine replacement parts for all major appliance brands. Tools needed for this repair: a 3/4 inch 6-point socket or adjustable wrench, and a multimeter if you wish to test your element. This video features disconnecting an electrical connector, so please disconnect your appliance from the power source before beginning. Before you begin, make sure you understand how your dishwasher is connected to the power, the drain, and the water line. If you need help with this, watch our dishwasher removal video regarding the process of safely pulling your appliance out from underneath the countertop. For the sake of filming, our dishwasher has been elevated, but this is not necessary for the repair. With the dishwasher pulled out, carefully open the dishwasher's door and remove the bottom rack and set it aside. Close the dishwasher's door and locate where the heating element exits the rear of the dishwasher. This can be identified by 2 white terminal nuts holding the heating element in place. Disconnect both electrical connections by firmly pulling them away from the appliance. You may need to use a needle nose pliers to remove the connections from the heating element. With the connections for the heating element exposed, you can use your multimeter to test the element. According to the tech sheet that's located on the underside of the machine, the ohm reading for the room temperature heating element should be between 10 and 40 ohms. Set your multimeter to the ohm setting and hold a probe on each connection. If your multimeter is not an auto-ranging multimeter, set it to the lowest setting. If you do not get a reading or the ohms number is outside the 10 to 40 ohms range, your element is most likely bad and should be replaced. Using the 3/4 inch 6-point socket or adjustable wrench, remove the terminal nuts from the heating element. Due to the softer material of the terminal nut, be sure to use only a 6-point socket instead of a 12-point socket. The 12-point socket won't fit as snug and can damage or round the nuts when removing. You can also use an adjustable wrench. Just be sure that the wrench is tight on the nut before turning to avoid rounding the nut. Once both are removed, carefully open the dishwasher's door. To make removal and installation of the heating element easier, remove the lower spray arm by pulling up while twisting the arm counterclockwise until it's free. Lift the heating element out of the mounting holes in the back of the dishwasher's tub and slide the element out of the heater support clip at the front of the tub. The heating element and old nuts can now be discarded. When shopping for a replacement heating element, avoid cheap, low-quality aftermarket parts. For parts that simply perform better and last longer, choose OEM genuine parts like the ones that we sell at PartsDoctor.com. We'll include a link in the description below. Be sure to search with the full model number from the tag on your appliance to find the exact part. Before installing the element, inspect the element support clip to be sure that it's not bent or broken. This support clip is important to be sure that the element has the proper position and does not touch the tub of the dishwasher. Also inspect the mounting holes where the element passes through the tub of the dishwasher. Look for damage, debris, or buildup around the openings. Clean as needed so the element can make a proper seal to prevent water leaking out of the appliance. To install the new heating element, make sure the element supports are pointed down and slide the element into the 2 holes in the bottom of the dishwasher's tub. While doing that, make sure the heater is inserted and resting on the support clip at the front of the tub. With the element in place, carefully close the door. Be sure both heating element connectors are visible from the back of the machine. Start both of the terminal nuts by hand to prevent cross-threading. Use the 6-point socket or snug-fitting wrench to fully tighten the nuts. Do not over-tighten, as you can damage the element, nut, or dishwasher. With both nuts firmly secure, reattach the heating element connections. Be sure both are fully secured to the heating element before reinstalling the dishwasher. Replace the lower dish rack and reinstall the dishwasher. Once reconnected, run a cycle to test your new element. Your appliance is now ready to use. Alright, that'll do it for today's video. As always, I'm Dustin with the Parts Doctor. Until next time, thanks for watching, and we'll see you later.